Alright guys, so in this video we are going to see how to use Postman to test APIs which we have created in last video. So for this you need to download Postman from this site, and I have downloaded and installed it. So you can see this is how it look. So for login you don't need to create account or sign in. There is a link below, you can see in the bottom. Skip and go to app. Once you click, you can see this app. We already created API, so we can start testing it by creating new and clicking on HTTP request. Already selected get method. You can write localhost colon 3000, whatever the API name you need to test, and click on send button. So you can see response in different type. You can see that or visualize it. You can change the type of response and test it, is it correct or not, because this is API and you need to test it through Postman only. In browser you cannot test post method, other methods, only get methods you can test. So like this you can test different APIs using Postman. So if you like this, you can share and subscribe. Let's create a collection. By clicking on new and collection, you can create collection. You can rename it. I will add as my app APIs. Inside that we can create a new request to get data. So we can add URL for that, localhost colon 3000, and save it. We can test that as well. So it is created collection and request. So you can rename, delete, update. So we can again export this collection as a JSON file so that anybody can use. So that will export to your folder and you can share it to another developer or any colleague. So like that you can also import collection which is shared to you by in different ways, by file, by raw. You can see you can import. You can, once you import, it will show you want to place or import as a copy, so you can have multiple collection with same name. So you can see different options are here. In Postman you can use workspace, environment variables, monitors, mock server, history. So let's create environment variables so that we can use that variable in our collection. So for that we can add variable name here and its value, initial value and current value. So this variable we can make it dynamic, so whenever we get a response we can set that variable like that. So in collection we need to use this variable which we have created for this localhost. Whenever you select, you can also set as a variable directly from here. I already have created host variable so that I can use it here, but on mouse over it is not showing, so I just need to check if it is imported correctly or not. If it is not showing here, we need to check it again in environment variables. So you can see that variable is created. Okay, that is not saved, so let's save that and get back to our collection and check. So now it is showing current value and initial value. So let's test this. So it is working fine. So like that you can create all required variable which we can change at one place and it will reflect in all collections. So also you can create mock servers and you can also monitor and there is a history you can use to review what you executed, like this. So that's it for this video. So till time, take care, bye bye, see you in next video.